Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do a video with you guys for the Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge series that I'm doing this year. And I am up to week 13. I'm working out of old vintage style receipt book. Gives me a good amount of space to do my collages in. And we are going to get this baby started. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's well. All right, let's see what we've got here. I pulled these pieces together a couple days ago. I don't remember what I got, but we're going to see what we can work with. Okay, so for this week, it is a piece of clothing, a wild animal, cursive writing, something that starts with the letter S, decorative border from a card or an invitation, and for a bonus, wrapping paper. Okay, it's coming to my mind here. Now, a piece of clothing, let's see what I've got here. Got a lot of little bits. I grabbed this out of a magazine. I've got this little ensemble here. And then I've got this little camping vest here for clothing. So I'll use one or both of those. And I kept this on because I thought this was very interesting. Made me laugh when I was cutting it out. This was out of a fashion magazine. And there's a jacket and then like a little faux leather jacket and then this little, I don't know what you call these, pencil skirts or something. But this vest right here, $275. Oh, bomber jacket, $300. And for the skirt, $135. I just giggled at that. Those prices are just outrageous. So anyway, thought I'd share that with you before I cut that off. Okay, wild animal, I got a few of those. I've got this hen. I cut out a couple zebras. I've got a fox and I've got an eagle. So I don't know which one of those I'm going to use. Now that I probably won't use the hen, but I had it, so I thought I'd grab it just in case I wanted it. Cursive writing. I could do my own cursive writing, but then I found this and it just has a little thing that says shopping list. I don't know. I might use that, or I might write something myself. Something that starts with the letter S. What did I get for that? Oh, stickers. That's what I was going to use. I had these little stickers here. There's only one on this one. There's one on that one, and there's one on that one. I thought I'd just try and use one or all of those up. So that'll be sticker. Decorative border. I found this. This has a decorative border on it, and this is from a magazine that had some paint colors on it. So I think I'll probably use that for a border. Okay, because I did not have an invitation to use. And then for a bonus, I have wrapping paper, and this came out of a magazine as well, and it was wrapped gifts. So I'll use either one or both of those. Okay, got to get creative sometimes if you don't have the items. All right, and then I just grabbed some other pieces for background and had this little piece of, can't think of the name of it now, for texture. So, and these are just little paint chips out of that same magazine that I got this out of. Okay, so let's see what we can come up with. I don't know, there's a lot of colors here, but I'm hoping it will work. This is the biggest piece. So let's start with that. Let's just lay some things down and see what we can come up with. I kind of like the idea of it not always being exactly proportioned within my magazine. So that's kind of fun sometimes. So let's just see what we can do. Maybe put this up here so we can see that it is wrapping paper and it's a gift wrapped item. I don't know if I like those two dark colors next to each other, so let's do this. Okay. I don't know. Okay, that might work. Something like that. Bring that up a little bit, so that'll be peaking. Kind of like that. Okay, I can work with that, but I do like this color. Maybe if I bring it all in just a little bit. Maybe that won't work. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Okay, let's go with that. So let me start gluing these pieces together. All right, so we want this here. And I'm just going to tack it down just to get it in place. Okay. And this one underneath. Right about there. And how'd I have this one underneath, right? Like that. Okay. So that's somewhat in place. Just trying to move quickly here. I don't know why, but I am. Okay, I do like this orange for some reason. I don't know, it's kind of talking to me, but we'll come back to it. Okay, so a piece of clothing. Let's trim that price tag off now that I shared that information with you. I just thought that was... And the thing that was so funny is it's not even like a name brand that, you know, I recognize or anything like Gucci or, you know, something like that. I just thought that was just funny. Okay, we'll just center that right there. I kind of like the way it's underneath that little border. Okay, and then a wild animal. Or maybe I should make the wild animal the main focal point. This beautiful eagle, he's been hunting. Got that out of a hunting magazine. He just caught a fish in the river. I cut all that portion away, of course. Or we could do our elephants. Let's see. I had two of them. Where'd the other one go? Oh, it's hiding. Okay, let's see. Let's see which one I like best. Put the giraffes. That's nice. Yeah, I don't think I like the chicken. Okay, That's kind of bold. It kind of stands out, doesn't it? I think I'll use that. Maybe we can do both of them. I don't know. But we got to do the wild animals, so let's do just one of the giraffes. Or maybe the fox. I don't know, I can't make up my mind. And then this is shopping list. Hey, we're gonna go shopping. It doesn't have to necessarily be need to be groceries, does it? Okay, maybe that there. I don't know. Can't make up my mind which animal I want to use. I wish she was facing that way. That's what's throwing me off on that. I'm just going to use the picture and not the text. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to back it. I like this orange for some reason, so I'm going to use a little bit of this orange. And actually, for a border, I can do another border. It doesn't have to be get creative here. Now that has a border around it. And then maybe that there, and then a sticker. All right, let's do that. Let's put this down. And I kind of like the idea of having the gifts and the shopping and the clothes. That kind of all ties in together. Somewhat. And I just tore that. Okay. And then that there. Got a little border around it. Okay, coming together somewhat. Let's see, so we've got wrapping paper, we've got decorative border, a couple of those. Something starts with the S, the stickers. And these are just random ones. I only grabbed those because it only had one left on the sleeve, so we're just gonna use these. We'll use the word organic. Those clothes are organic, who knows? Then we've got a sunflower. And we've got a teacup. Doesn't really go. I'm not going to use the teacup. Save that for another day. Okay. Then I am going to do my usual. Kind of bring that in together. We're going to do a messy trace and outline to kind of bring everything in together. There we go. And I'm not going to be neat about it. I want it a little messy and messy. Just making it a little messier intentionally. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I don't think that looks bad at all. Okay, I'm calling that one done, guys. We've got a piece of clothing. We've got several. Wild animal. I've got a fox. Cursive writing. Shopping list. Something starts with an S. I've got a couple stickers. Decorative border. I've got that little border there. I've made that border there as well as kind of that border around the whole entire page. And for bonus wrapping paper, and we've got a magazine image of a wrapped gift. Okay, guys, quick and easy. That is week 13 for me. Hope you guys like to make today. It's always fun to spend some time with you guys. You guys take care. God bless. And as always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.